A cold, fine rain fell over the gray streets of Chicago. Lucy Grant, a young woman raised in a run-down neighborhood, stepped out of the subway holding a broken umbrella. She had spent her childhood amid the sounds of her parents' fights, unpaid bills, and the chill of a room with a heater that never worked. She always believed marriage was her way out, a path to a better life. When she met Mike Johnson, a man with a piercing gaze and a smile that seemed to promise safety, she believed a miracle had come. But a year later, the truth pierced her heart like a blade. Mike was not only unemployed and irresponsible, but carried a violence in his words and actions that shrank Lucy smaller and quieter every day. Their home was a dark apartment on the city's outskirts, with stained walls and a smell of decay that even scented candles couldn't hide. The fridge was often empty, and Mike wasted their meager money on gambling and drinking. Lucy started working at a late-night cafe. Every morning, before sunrise, she returned home with aching feet from standing all night. She secretly hid her money in a small box under the bed. Her dream was one day to escape this hell. But Mike found out. One winter day, when heavy snow blanketed the street and sunlight streamed through the window, Mike discovered the box. He shouted, grabbed the money, and slammed the door behind him. Lucy collapsed to the floor, covering her ears to block out the pounding of her racing heart. Something inside her broke that day. But with the break came awakening. That morning, without a suitcase or a single extra piece of clothing, she left the house. Her footsteps on the snow sounded firm, like the heartbeat of her will. She went to a woman's homeless shelter. Days she worked as a waitress, and nights she attended fashion design classes. Months were hard, but slowly, small orders started coming in. 3 years later, in the same Chicago, she opened a small boutique with a white sign and golden letters, Lucy Grant Designs. On the opening day, the same cold, fine rain fell again. Lucy stood behind the storefront window, looking out at the street, and smiled. She was no longer the frightened girl waiting to be saved. She had become the hero of her own story. And when the first customer walked in, Lucy whispered, "I built my freedom stitch by stitch."